Experiences. We're going to have a few of us share 5 minutes of an experience that relates to this vision. And I'm going to start off by introducing Ms. Shaila Mulji. She has been a very key personnel in also helping conduct this and being a very good leader in terms of helping us set up this seminar as well. So if you please help me in welcoming Ms. Shaila Mulji.
Welcome, good morning everybody. It's great to see all these faces here at the Holistic Science Charitable Research Foundation. Many familiar faces and lots of new faces as well. So welcome. The topic that I had chosen to speak upon today as far as holistic inner understanding is maintain peace at home. And, you know, this is easy for all of us, right? No challenges at home. It's cakewalk, right? Simple, no problem. Home is like a home sweet home, right? Well, in today's complex world, it really doesn't seem to work that way for all of us. And we're all faced with living in a very sophisticated, fast-moving world. And as far as myself, this holistic inner understanding has helped to really smooth the edges in an environment, especially in the home place. Because I don't know if you all agree with me, but I think peace begins within us. If we don't have it within us, then we're not going to have it with anybody else. Would that be true for most of us? Would anybody agree with that? If we're at peace, then we're able to share that peace with other people. So it's up to us to make our home a home sweet home. And peace and relationships with each other are critically more important, especially in the home place, than being right. We all want to be right because our little egos want to be right. But especially in the home place, I've found, having raised 3 young men who are now 20, 22, and 25, and being married to a man for 27 years, has taught me that being right is not always the most important thing. It's critically more important to aim for having that harmony and the peace in the home. And life has faced us with many different experiences that have called upon me to really come to a point where you realize that being right is not so important. And there's a good friend of mine, you just saw back there, I haven't seen, Jay Satidanan, Pratiban. And just wanted to share that what's really worked in raising 3 young men, one just graduated, he's our middle son. Our oldest son has graduated, he's working now, and our youngest is also in college, is practicing active listening from the heart center. We tend to want to listen to the words that are coming out of people's mouths, but normally, especially in the home place, the things people are saying usually are really, truly irrelevant to what they're really trying to tell the people that they're closest to around them. So if we learn to listen with our heart and our mind, but let our hearts lead, it really helps us to find a common place with the people that we're living with. This has been my experience, and I'm just sharing it. The goal is really to cultivate true harmony, caring, and affection in our homes. And I found that, you know, having raised these 3 young men and college and, you know, all the challenges that we face, financial challenges and all of that, people are far more important than money and things, especially in the home place. You know, it's just, if it comes down to avoiding conflict for the sake of a few dollars, even $100, $200, $500, it's been my experience that avoiding conflict is always our best choice. Money comes, money goes. However, relationships can be extremely difficult to mend once they're broken. Broken hearts and fractured minds are tremendous liabilities to harmony and peace in our homes. And many of us here come from the Indian tradition, and then Peter, our guest speaker, he's from an Italian tradition, and we tend to have extended family. And when you have extended family, it really lends itself to making things a little bit more complicated. And so if we can just keep our priorities in the right order, it just helps to avoid those kind of blowouts in the home that can create relationship strains that can't be mended. They're just not worth creating those breaks. Don't be afraid to admit mistakes to smooth out strained relations in our home. Just simply admonishing